Battle Truth. Coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. Got a lot to talk about right now, man. Got a lot to talk about right now. Welcome to another episode of My Very First Time. And today, what I want to share with y'all, man, was the very first time I shot a gun, man. The very first time I shot a gun, I believe I was 14 years old. Yep, I was 14 years old. I had not too long ago got kicked out of the house for getting into it with my sister's boyfriend. For a lot of y'all who don't know, you know, my mama took sick at a young age, and I was raised by my sister from the age of 12 to 14. And she had a boyfriend that was violent towards her, and he ended up putting hands on her one day, and I came to her aid and defense to help her, and ended up getting kicked out the house as a result of helping her with that. So that's how I began to be on the streets. So I was on the streets from the age of 14. I had a friend of mine. His name was Meaty. Y'all know when you coming up, you got that one friend that just can't do right, that always in trouble, and you always find yourself getting in trouble along with him because y'all friends. Well, that's who he was. That's who he was to me, man, and everybody else that was a part of the group. He was just like the troublemaker of the group. Always involved in something, always down for whatever, man. It was just him, man. That's just how he was, man. From whatever thing was going on in his household, he took it out on the streets. And this brother just couldn't seem to never get it together, man. So even how we met, I met him in the hood bullying one of our other guys. He was bullying him. And he was younger than us, this guy. So he was bullying him. And I was like, man, leave dude alone. I ain't even really know the little dude, but I saw him getting bullied by him. I was like, man, leave him alone. He was like, who you talking to? I said, I'm talking to you. And he was like, nigga, I'll do it to you. I say, try it and see what happened. So me and him squared up. We got into a fight, and I won. Busted his nose and stuff. And we became some of the best of friends. All three of us, the guy who was getting bullied and the guy who did the bullying. And right now to this day, we still close. Matter of fact, they want to start doing their own little shows and things like that. So they told me about it. So I'm going to bring them on. And if they serious about it, man, you know, because they still heavy in the game to some degree, deep off in the street. So I don't know. They ran it by me. I told them I helped them in any way I could. But we'll see if it happens. But even to this day, we like the best of friends, man. I got a sister named Bruno. If y'all don't remember, I told y'all about my sister named Bruno. No, she's not a lesbian or a bulldagger because she got a name like Bruno. That was just a name that was given to her by my father because that's just how beastie she is. Like, I don't think a girl female can really be her unless you Clarissa, unless you Clarissa, you know. But my sister Bruno ain't no joke. This woman got the strength of two men, but she got a beautiful, sweet personality. But if you take her there and you piss her off, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. She ain't gonna play with you, man. She ain't gonna play with you at all. And she don't let her hair grow. She wear a complete bald head. But again, she's not a lesbian. She got 3 kids. You know, she got 3 kids, and that's just how she is, man. That's just how she is, man. And she's solid. I'm talking about she's solid with it. Well, I bring that up because that's who house I ended up living at off and on. And at this time, she got 3 kids. So my guy Meaty came over one day and he was like, I got to show you something. I said, what? He pulled out the gun. It was a 22 Smith & Wesson. Long nose. That's what that means. Like one of the Joker guns on Batman. Remember when he pulled it out and shot down Batman plane? It was like that. That's how I like. But that was a 357 he had, or a 44, one of the two. But this was a 22. And I was like, man, is that real? Because I never seen him with a gun before. And I was surprised to see him with a gun. He was like, yeah, it's real. I'm saying to myself, like, man, where you get that from? Because he a bum. So I'm like, he stole that. He took it from somebody in his house. But he got it on him. And let me just tell you what I mean, like how much of a troublemaker he was. So I said, let me see it. He said, okay. As he going inside his waist to pull it out, he cocking it back at the same time. When we exchanging hands, and I'm trying to remove the gun from his hand to mine, as we exchanging hands, I don't know he didn't cock this thing back, right? So as I'm grabbing it, soon as I get it in my hand, I barely even touched it. It go off. Boom! Right in the house. My sister in the next room with her kids, she hear that go off. She's like, did that just come out of my house? I'm sitting there holding the gun in my hand, but at the same time, I'm scared because this thing just went off. And I had no idea that I'm the one that actually shot it. He didn't cock the hammer back. I had no idea he didn't cock the hammer back. I can't tell where the bullet went. So I'm thinking I might be shot. Man, she saw that gun in my hand. She like, where you get that from? I'm like, this Meaty gun. She was like, you, Meaty, get the hell out of my house right now. Then she said, and you, grabbed me by my chest, ran me up against the wall. Don't you ever in your mother. I'm like, girl, get up off me. Get your hand off me. She was, man, when I tried to get tough with her, that's when I found out Bruno. I tried to get tough with her, like, Get your hand off me. She snatched me up like, boom, ran me up against the wall. She like, who you think you is? Who you think you're getting tough with? I'll break your mother. I couldn't break loose. She was cock strong. Hem me up like I was nothing. You know, I thought I was tough. Remember, I whooped dude. That gun could have killed me. That gun could have hit one of my kids. You know, mother effing well not to be playing with no gun, especially in my house. That's what she said to me. Still having me hemmed up to the wall. Like I can't even get off. But she was crazy about me, man. She loved me. She just was afraid that something could have happened to me and something could have happened to her kids. Guns don't kill people. Stupid mother with guns that kill people. For real. That's what's wrong with you kids today. Sissified. Scared to take up. In my days, we fought. You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. Y'all remember that?